After a cryptic fantasy Bible verse, we learn magicians wanted the power of heaven, but they instead destroyed it, were then cast out from heaven by who knows what, and this made them twisted and corrupt somehow. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless.
Okay, so they just started attacking people? Did they seize their lands and started building their own, strawberry farms or something? We can't have heaven, we're now unstoppable, so we're going to take all your real estate. So the darkspawn came from the deep roads, which are near the dwarves, and the dwarves were the first to fall. But then they kept coming, until we had some dudes called Grey Wardens who managed somehow to stop said darkspawn. And after 400 years, everything's been cool, except our narrator friend, who's one of the few Grey Wardens, I'm assuming, who's now shown killing said darkspawn. Boom, human noble character creation with ridiculously modded feminine hair and more narration. Seems the Kuzlins, a noble house, is raising an army to fight some darkspawn from the south. Oh, so we know the darkspawn are coming back after 400 years. That's cool. And then there's Tim Curry.
I apologize for the delay, my lord.
So Daddy and Big Bro are about to go off monster hunting, and that makes us in charge of the house. So we're just exploring the house while looking for our brother to send him off. We meet narrator guy Duncan again, who is a Grey Warden. Duncan wants us to join the Grey Wardens. Daddy's like, no way. And we have to make sure we keep Duncan happy while everyone's going to be gone. We walk around, we find Sir Gilmore, and find out our dog is in the larder. And we go get our dog, who helps us kill some giant rats in the larder. How very RPG-ish.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell.
We also get our first depiction of the ridiculous levels of blood, kind of like sitting at the splatter zone of an Evil Dead musical. We go talk to our mom, and finally our brother Fergus and his family and our mom and dad are there, and we have our original stilted Bioware dialogue, while everyone stares at us while we choose an option. So our dad says we have much to do tomorrow, so it's time for an early bed.
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Auntie? What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
What are the chances of that inciting incident happening? We exit the room and get a cutscene of day turning into night, and us waking up to the sound of commotion outside.
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
Oh. I guess our castle has just been attacked. So we freeze time, put some clothes on, and get to hacking some violent men in armor. We kill some more random men in armor, and find our mom in armor, and we discover Tim Curry's men are attacking us. That fiend! We then discover our nephew and sister-in-law are killed. Seems Mummy cares more about Orin, the little boy, than the sister-in-law, but women being misogynistic, Bioware, what are you going to do? So, with all this rage, we go slaughtering Curry's men, and we discover some of Mummy's friends are killed. She then decides that the Kuzlin line must survive, so I am to escape via a secret chamber in the larder. Suddenly we're near the treasury, and Mummy wants us to get the Kuzlin family heirloom blade for killing Curry with, I guess? We eventually make it to the larder, find our dad in a pool of blood there, and he wants us to tell Big Brother Fergus what happened here. And Duncan happens to walk in, despite us exploring the entire castle and not coming across him. Duncan says he'll help protect Mummy and me, provided he gets a new recruit for the Grey Wardens, and that we go to Ostigard to tell the king what happened here.
Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
Dad's like, yeah, revenge, cool. Mom's like,
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
So both parents are serious about us making it out safe, even though that's a kind of silly tactical maneuver. I'm not sure what one person's going to do against an invading force. Maybe our mom is overcome with grief. It's kind of hard to say what's going on here. Then Daddy breaks a major artery as a pool of blood he was previously in is gone and is replaced by a new one. So the plot for the human noble is one of revenge against Tim Curry. So we escape the castle, and it looks like we're just fine, which means Mummy would have been just fine coming along with us. King Cailan just greets us at the entrance to Ostigard. It's all set up to finish killing the darkspawn horde, and would be happy to march his army north to Highwire to go kill some Tim Curry. He's been killing darkspawn for about 3 times now, so they're all pretty much confident and everything's cool. So Big Bro is off scouting in the wild, so we can't tell him what happened. So now the story is half and half here. We're doing the plot Duncan wanted, kill darkspawn, possibly become a Grey Warden, and in the process to eventually tell your brother what happened. The king wants us to help us go back to our castle and then get revenge on Tim Curry.
Long jump, please, don't jump.
How quaint that whole scenario just sort of worked out that way. Duncan says we have to do some sort of joining ritual to become a Grey Warden.
Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
But why? He's my dog. Why is he going with you? Do they not like dogs in the camp where I'm going? What business are you conducting that allows you to take my dog? He's mine. And then my dog just leaves with him. What's going on here? So we explore the camp and we hear about the Logain guy, some hero who drove out the Orlesians from somewhere. And we could have a meeting with him if we want. But this currently has nothing to do with the plot. We can talk to this magician person named Wynn, who tells us about the darkspawn, death, the Fade, dreams, and how they're all related. This is pure exposition. There's this dog who just hates that tent. And it appears people who have been injured by the darkspawn end up getting tainted, and everyone keeps calling me Warden for some reason.
Hail, Grey Warden.
Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the darkspawn.